What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Premium Anime Lord coming back at you with another video. And today's topic is relieving worldly problems. First on the list is we're going to be talking about the number one causes of stress, or stressors, whatever you want to call it. So pretty much basically everybody or anybody, you don't have to be just, you know what I'm saying? I say everybody because I don't like to generalize or try to narrow off one sector of the population because we all do it. We're human. That's one thing that we are good at doing is stressing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so pretty much one of our main issues with stressing is lifestyle, the way that we dress, the way that we live, the cars that we drive, the clothes that we have, the jewelry that we wear. You know what I'm saying? None of this shit, we have to learn that none of this shit here really matters. You know what I mean? We always try to live our life comparing ourselves to other people and what they have. This is what leads to depression. Most people be on social media all day looking at celebrities and rappers who don't really give a fuck about you stressing. You know what I mean? They getting a paycheck at the end of the day. So you stressing and worrying about what they got are not going to help you build yourself. You're going to stay stressed and you will stay at the same level of consciousness and in the same place you are in life right now. You have to quit worrying about what you own. You have to quit worrying about what the next man owns or what the next woman owns. You have to worry about what you have. You have to worry about building yourself. If you want a successful life, you have to go and get it. Like I said, the one thing to improve your motivation, to improve, what am I looking for? To improve your knack to achieve better goals in life, you have to take care of yourself. You have to meditate, remain humble, and realize that good things come to those that wait. Like I said in my last video beforehand, patience is a virtue. But you cannot live your life, and I mean you cannot live your life worrying about materialistic items. Because at the end of the day, this shit's all gonna be here when you die. You're gonna be picked off your body by a grave robber. You can pass this shit on to your grandkids, regardless of the fact. Jewelry, clothes, cars, all of that, whether it's designer or not, you are not taking what you when you die. So what is the point of worrying about it? Yeah, some of us may like to look nice. So if you know you like to look nice and you don't want to stress about it, instead of looking at social media and looking at rappers, looking at, YouTubers, looking at anybody who is dressed nice or drive nice vehicles, look into a career that you can do, that you can handle to better your life. You know what I mean? And if a 9 to 5 ain't for you, then become an entrepreneur. Look into expanding a business. You know what I mean? There's ways that you can go about life to better yourself. You know what I mean? Another stressor is home life. The people that you surround yourself with. As I've explained in my video beforehand, know thy energy. If you surround yourself in I call them chaotic, with chaotic people or depressed people or people who worry about materialistic things, their energy is rubbing off on you, whether you know that or not. Whether you feel it or not, their energy is rubbing off on you constantly. You'll start to notice that with being around these people, you will start to inherit the things that they care about. Whether that being driving foreign cars, wearing designer clothes, wearing gold jewelry, wearing diamonds. You know what I'm saying? If that person is worried about that, you might have to separate yourself from them in order to better yourself. You know what I mean? You must know what you need to do to enhance your lifestyle. You like, if you continually stress, I've found a way of relieving the stress and bettering myself. I'm taking the next step forward to enhancing my career by enrolling in college. You know what I mean? If you want something better out of life, instead of sitting here stressing about why you don't have it, get up and go get it. If you don't have the motivation, get out in nature and get it. Get your energy from the trees. Because they are giving off abundance of energy. Everything out in nature is giving out energy. Staying inside, you are surrounded by the same energy every day. You entrap in your atmosphere. If you don't open your window, that energy is in your house all day long. So you're stressing all day long. You're overthinking. That's another stressor. That's the main stressor. People tend to overthink. Well, what if I don't do this with my life? What if I don't better myself? What if I can't find the career I want to do? What if I can't get by like my parents did? You don't have to get by it like your parents did, because with the new society that we live in now, there are opportunities opening up left and right. Shit, if you sit on social media all day, then you may as well watching people build their lives and their financial careers. Then why don't you do the same? Instead of wasting your countless hours, your countless time, and all your energy, focus on what this person is doing with their lifestyle, who this person is dating, who this person is talking to, trying to live to be that person. You know what I mean? Being a bot, pretty much, being a clone, following social media trends. You can be out there building you. And when I say out there, I mean just in the real world, in that matrix, in this fabricated dome that we live in. Like it or not, we are trapped here in this vessel, in our temple. I like to call this your temple. We are trapped here in this, so we may as well make the best of it until we are spiritually able to leave. And that is only when death do us part. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, back to overthinking. If you're someone who is constantly overthinking, you are constantly stressed, you are constantly stuck with anxiety, the number one thing you can do to better your mental state and enhance your mental capacity is meditate. Clear your mind. Frequency. I learned a frequency. We'll talk about those in a video after this one. You know, I'll drop another one maybe a few days from now when I'm not busy doing what I got to do to better my life. What I found a frequency is 528 hertz. It helps relieve the mind of overthinking and stressful thoughts. It helps relieve the mind of pain, hunger, and frustration. When you hear the melody that chime in your head, when you hear that frequency, you will feel so much better. I promise you. Meditate on the frequency. Absorb the energy that is coming from the frequency. Allow your mind to rest within the frequency. Because bumping some of your favorite rappers, they're bumping frequencies that are bad for your mental state, that are depressing you and robbing you of your energy. Okay, so number 2 on the list. Wants and desires. It's okay sometimes to give into your wants, but constantly giving into your wants and desires are not going to better you. They are not going to enhance the way you live or make you a better person than you were before. Sure, you got designer clothes, you got nice jewelry, you got foreign cars. What is that going to do for you if you still feel like shit? Well, the richest man alive still hates himself deeply because he's not meditating and getting his energy moving. You know what I mean? In order to come up and achieve social goals and financial goals, you must allow your body to evolve. You must allow yourself to grow. You must allow your energy to grow. Because if you don't have the energy to do it, you're not going to go anywhere. And it's just that simple, people. Just that simple. You know what I mean? A typical want and desire happens to be sex. If you know you're not getting sex like that, Pornhub is not going to help you. Meditate and beat your lust out. If you know that you can't afford those shoes and those jewelries, then forget about the shoes. Better yourself and then go get those shoes and jewelry. If you know you want to be in a Mercedes, a Porsche, a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, then you got to do what you got to do to better yourself and go get those vehicles. I'm telling you now, meditation is one of the best ways you can do it. I'm not trying to force it on you. I'm just giving you my opinion of what I've noticed. You know what I mean? You sit on Facebook all day ignoring ads. Some of those ads have great opportunities for you to better your financial goals, but instead you'd rather be seeing what Damo Wilson doing next. And I'm sorry for putting her name in this, or just, you know what I mean? Just YouTubers that people love. And I'm not bashing nobody or no YouTuber, because, you know what I'm saying, I have no room to talk about anybody. I'm not bashing any of you. But when you sit on YouTube or you sit on Facebook watching people's movements, you aren't making none yourself. And I just want y'all to let that sink in. Interpret what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying. Now, if you want to sit and you want to relieve the stress from yourself, you want to relieve your temple, you want to relieve your mind, then what you got to do is you got to meditate and elevate your mental state. You know what I mean? That is the only way you will be able to progress in life. It's progress to success. Success won't come without progress. And I've learned that myself. So if you're sitting here hating yourself for things that you don't have, then you will never progress or succeed. If you are sitting here wanting and desire what the next man have, then you will never succeed. Shit, the Bible says that. You know what I'm saying? Do not covet. What was it? Some shit like do not covet thy neighbor or something like that. See, I don't even read that stuff because, like I said, to me that's a form of control. It's like covet thy neighbor's property or something like that. You covet somebody else's shit, then you won't get your own shit because you're too worried about what they got. Jealousy and envy, all of that shit comes with want and desire. Relieve your jealousy and be proud of that person, and watch how you prosper from that. Relieve your hate and be happy for what that person has, and watch how you prosper from that. Meditate and elevate and focus on yourself. Be selfish but remain selfless. Stay humble. You know what I mean? And when I say be selfish, I mean focus on you and only you. Worry about where you're going to be in the next 10 years. Not where somebody else going to be in the next 10 years. Not who somebody going to be dating in the next 2 months. These people don't give a damn. They worried about their paycheck, as you should be. Worry about yourself and take care of yourself. With that being said, stay humble and peace out.